This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast. I am your host and DM, Johnny, and welcome to the latest episode of the Poo Bash Aboo Season 6, as we're getting right into the Volcano Temple. Thank you for coming along on the journey. Thank you for listening. And as always, you can find us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Please give us a follow. You can keep up to date on all the news and developments in the Diecast world and just talk some D&D and share some fun D&D memes. You can find us on any app that plays a podcast. Please follow and leave a rating and review. That helps us out so much. If you want to help us out a lot and you don't know how, that is one of the best ways. Leave a rating and review. Share us with a friend. It will do so much for us. Thank you. And of course, you can find us on our own website at www.flyingleaderstudio.com. And you can find links to Discord and everything else in our YouTube channels to sit there and talk some D&D. I'm just going to jump right into it. I will see you at the break as the Trollskull Trio go right into the Volcano Temple. And some crazy things are going to happen. All right, I'll see you at the break. Have a good one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast, Season 10. We are in the jungle with the Trollskull Trio, with Amalka, Waywalker, and Yozef, who had talked to a rat, had some encounters with some flowers, got all their followers through, met a nice ghost on the side of a mountain, and discovered some more about what was going on inside this volcano of the Poo Bash Aboo. And as we last left them, they're outside the entrance to the Temple of Ixamat, where mystery, treasure, and hopefully some answers can be found within. So we leave you with the Trollskull Trio and their crazy amount of followers outside the temple. Let us jump in there.
I just want to note for the record that I'd be pretty okay with not answers and maybe just denial for the rest of my life.
Yeah, we know about your denials.
Just putting it on the record. Carry on.
Well, here we are. We did it. I mean, not it, but a pretty big step.
We've arrived at the temple, and our destiny, my destiny specifically, you guys are just sort of caught in my wake.
I mean, I feel like this quest was kind of like we came here because of my family, but okay.
I mean, your family is kind of like a side detail, but as you recall from that book, this has all happened before, to me.
Oh, boy. Okay, well.
To Yozef's, different Yozef's.
Yeah.
Look, it's clearly a crazy cosmic conspiracy that three charming and handsome individuals would all meet up and, your parents would be involved very intricately in possibly the destruction of the world.
Yeah. Should we just go in? How should we handle this? Like,
You see one of the followers speak up. Do you want us to go in there with you? Because we've always been told that this is already dangerous, and going inside the volcano is the utmost danger you can put us in.
Well, do you feel more comfortable staying out here and going back through the jungle, or coming with us?
Actually, I think if they could set up a little camp for us out here, that might be very wise. We have no idea how long it's going to take us to get to the heart of this volcano.
True. Do we really trust them to defend this camp by themselves, though?
I mean, they just run away.
And frankly, they have a friend, Torbond over there. Give him a little help scaring away any unwanted guests.
Right, ghost.
And just so you know, like
Torbon's the ghost.
Yeah, Torbon was the ghost. You're in an area where you're beyond the tree line right now. You're literally on the side of a volcano with like loose ash and shale that's kind of like sliding down, like almost like pebbles.
We're at Mordor.
Yeah, essentially. But there's no, like, essentially you can see anything coming for a good distance. So there's not really.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Well, they can go back to the tree line. Either way, I think these guys have, helped keep us safe and can while being out here.
All right, well, let's do this thing then. Let's get them set up and let's get out of here.
Yeah, it takes, maybe 10, 15 minutes for both the tents to get set up and a camp to be established, like a fire and whatnot. And they've been doing it for a couple of days with you before. They seem really well experienced. Those Garrod outrigging supplies are really holding up well. They are exceptional quality. It looks like they've suffered little to no damage at all being used in the jungle through a whole bunch of events and weather and various other situations you found yourselves through. But it looks like they've set themselves up a camp lickety-split, and it looks rather efficient.
They got to make sure that those logoed items really draw in the customers.
You hear Crazy Leg say, Garrod everywhere? Who? We never met him. Where is he or she? Or like what? Who are they? Like, is this a person you know? Or
yeah, we're really tight back in Waterdeep. Like, he gave us all these supplies. He's a famous adventurer, and he was just like, go forth and adventure and have these things.
Cool. Maybe I'll check him out if I ever get there.
Yeah, you should. He's real nice.
Word of mouth, it works.
I don't know why I felt the need to do that, but okay.
You're really becoming quite the influencer there, Malika.
That's what they tell me.
Well, you find yourselves out this big, large opening. It's very similar to an auditorium type of entrance, where it's just kind of this big open space where on the left and right side there are these lava stone or lava rock statues of fire newts, and they're the head of, or the top of the roof kind of just like flattens down on their heads, and it looks like these standing up structures are keeping the top of the entrance open. And as you come in, it's all cut stone and shaped stone, like a mason or like a stoneworker has put tiles together, and it makes this big, large venue entrance. And as you walk in, you step into this volcanic ash, and it goes about 2 to 3 inches deep as you sit inside it, and it feels very warm. This dry type of heat just comes washing out at you. It almost has like a heartbeat to it, as you can feel like these wafts of air come flowing in and out of the entrance to this temple. And when you step inside, you can see that there's actually lava magma tubes in the side of the walls giving off a bright light, and it looks like no one's been down these hallways for quite some time, but it is all perfectly lit. And if you go to Roll20, I will give you a brief sketch of it all.
Ooh,
nice.
I was hoping you would, John.
My skill.
Wait, you're saying "ooh, nice" as in you're excited for this to come, or you're seeing something that I don't see?
I'm excited for this to come.
Okay.
It's like, okay.
Skills of an artist. These are not to scale. That's a straight line, sort of.
Oh, you're doing it on the fly. Cool.
Oh.
So yeah, if you zoom out, you can see it easier. Otherwise, it's lost. There we go.
Statue there. And we'll say and we'll say these 3 little squiggle dots there, and 1 little squiggle dot for Carl. We'll make him an X.
Oh.
How do I move these out of the way? Never mind, carry on.
No, that's all right. So you are at the entrance to this long, long hallway with that thick layer of volcanic ash, and it looks like it just coats the floor the deeper you go in. And it's perfectly bright. It looks like it's a well lit up entrance.
I think they're expecting us. I think it'll clean up at least.
I mean, for you, I could see how this is going to be a real slog. Ugh.
Well, it goes up to like maybe the top of my heels. I don't think it's. Well, I guess I have a question.
Wait, how-
for you, John,
how-
is the difficult terrain?
No, it's not difficult terrain at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was like way more than it is, but now replaying that in my head.
Think of it
Yeah,
as
it's like, yeah, it's a couple inches.
think of it as like a freshly, like almost like powdery snow had just settled, like had just dropped the previous night.
Danger snow.
Where are the followers in all this?
I'll say they're just out off to the, let's see if I can move this. So they would be just freehand. I wish that would keep the color ink. So the followers would be right about here, pretty close to the entrance.
I'm going to send Carl telepathically on ahead to scout for us.
Yeah, and you can actually click on the map if you hold it down.
Clicking on things. I don't know if I'm ready.
You can set off like a ping where you want to.
Oh yeah. We know about that guy.
Where you want to go. So just ping on the map where you want Carl to end up.
I just want him to go over. Where's my pinger thing?
Yeah, if you click on the arrow.
Yeah, I just want to send him up here.
Okay, perfect.
So check out what's ahead of us.
Oh, you're drawing.
Yeah. So we'll put Carl up here. This little X right there. So as Carl comes flying up, still oatmeal Carl. As he comes by, he's like, "All right, boss. It's actually really fancy in here." And he says, "There's a big opening, kind of like a circular form, right at the top. And to the left and right, there's like these two doors. They got a language written over the top of them. I can't read it, but it looks like two wooden doors. They're covered, like all the ledges and all the edges have just like a layer of ash on them."
I'll check it out. I'm going to go down the hallway myself and try to read the writing Carl describes.
Yeah, Carl says doors are
I think you can also see through his eyes, but maybe that's actually an invocation. I can see through your familiar's eyes if you want as well.
I think I can see through his eyes.
You absolutely can.
While that's going on, can I also just turn on my detect magic and see if there's anything happening around us?
Yeah, so the hallway lights up with magic right where the magma tubes are, and they light up with illusion magic and abjuration magic, and they're very focused. It's almost like a perfectly measured out square track going along each wall of just, and it looks like it's just there to give ambience and light, and you can feel a little bit of warm heat coming off of it. And yeah, so as far as you can tell, it gives off abjuration and illusion magic of these kind of like wall length lava lights.
Cool.
And Yozef is standing right about. Yeah.
Oh. I'm worried you're gonna try. Be very careful there, Yozef. Malika says you see some illusionary magic, which to me usually indicates something you don't want people to see, like a deadly trap.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
Well, you notice as Yozef walks through, he is probably the first footsteps through this ash that have happened in many a time, and he's made a perfect line up to the door where he turns and faces it. And Yozef, you see that this language written above the door is actually written in a language known as Ingen, which is kind of like the language of fire elementals. And as you turn and look at the other door, the exact same thing is written overhead of each door. And it says, "Preparation and Transition Rooms."
Uh-oh. What do you see, Yozef?
Preparation and transition rooms. Wait, is it they both say preparation and transition rooms, or one's the preparation room? And
They both say the same thing, and they both look like identical doors to each other.
All right.
And they're just basic wooden doors.
I'm gonna push open the door on the left. Why not?
He's gotta learn sometime about adventuring.
Okay, Yozef, as you open up the door, it looks like this room is very different. It doesn't have like the light up of the hallway, and it's kind of like this like musky smell and heat comes out at you. Put this right there. And as you walk in, it looks almost like a change room if you were at a gym or a swimming pool. There's hooks with clothes on the top. There's benches for people to change. There's like little cubby holes where people have put some items. You see the kind of like this light, this dark, deep orange light of kind of like, it looks almost like a small little like square bathtub where you see like this magma just kind of bubbling up, bloop, 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 bloop. And then off to the southern wall, you see a whole bunch of, it's very familiar to you. You've seen all these before. They look like robes to the followers of the Poo Bash Aboo. In fact, they look very similar to the robes your followers are wearing outside. And there's, again, that fine layer of ash that just covers every single article of clothing. If there's like a small ledge, like a small edge for ash to collect, it is collected there about 3 inches.
Anything else in the room other than robes and stuff?
You'd have to go in and investigate if you wish to.
I will go in.
Boop.
I'll get a little closer to Yozef, being like, he's just gonna go in every room and touch everything. We're just gonna see how that goes for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, he's already in there, right?
I'm in there.
It feels very warm in this room, almost like close to sauna type of heat.
Amalika's just like, she takes like a couple steps after Waywalk it, but is like still very hesitant. Like she doesn't want to be here, and she does not feel confident about these rooms.
All right, Yosef, on the inside, on each of the wall, you can see one that says old items, or past life items. Mm-hmm. And then on the wall off to the east, so we'll just give you like a little compass rosary here. Off to the east, it says keepsake. Off to the south, it says robes. And over the lava pool, it says disposal.
Uh-oh.
Let's go dig around in people's keepsakes. Maybe they'll have something of value. And I will do just that.
All right, give me an investigation check, please. But it's actually going to be disadvantage, because as you start to rifle through the clothes, you notice that just like a small fine layer of ash kicks up and starts to obscure your vision a little bit. Oh, still 13. All right, Yosef, searching through, you find a lot of things that don't have any monetary value, but probably had some emotional value to a lot of people. So like small little figures or like small trinkets or amulets, but the basics of metals, like nothing fancy, nothing innately carved. There's no jewels. There's no nothing on it. Maybe something like as a reminder of like a family member or like of a partner or something like that. A lot of clothes, you can tell just by your fashion sense, a lot of these clothes are maybe about 75 to 100 years out of style. They all seem to be water deep focused from what you've seen. There's a little bit of Baldur's Gate, there's a little bit of mishmash, but it seems to be very water deep dominated in style and culture.
I'm going to just toss this stuff on the floor as I sort through it. Do I find anything that might be useful for like our particular adventure?
No, unfortunately you don't.
All right, is that all there is in this room?
From what you can see, yes. A whole bunch of soot and ash, a small little lava pool, and those robes that your followers were wearing as well.
You know what? We should maybe grab a fresh pair of robes. Each of us might come in handy later.
Sure, why not? Let's check out the other room. There's not much going on.
Can you maybe just give them a little clean first? I don't want soot all over my face.
Amalika comes up to the room and casts prestidigitation, just kind of dispersing the ashes from their robes.
Yep, and these once grayed and ashen robes are now like these beautiful white and red and gold Poo Bash Abooian type of style of robes. But you do notice that the one big difference is that on each side on the hip, there's definitely a kind of like this fire elemental motif of kind of like on the arms raised in the air holding a globe on the side. And you notice that is what is definitely missing from the motif of the robes that your followers are wearing outside.
wonder if the cult of the Poo Bash Aboo are evolved from the cult of Ixamat here. I don't know to what purpose yet, but interesting development.
Yeah. So do you think we should put these on and like...
I think keep them, in our bags for now. I don't want to look all roby all the time, but maybe just might come in handy later.
True. Plus it's hot. We don't want more clothes on.
Yeah, I actually, like, you see Way Walker, he was usually pretty, like, buttoned up to the top, like, undo a couple of his shirt buttons, because he's usually wearing a very thick collared shirt, so it's, like, undone in a way that you don't usually see Way Walker.
Yeah, and
Way Walker, Yozef is rubbing off on you.
Hey, talk about it. It's fine.
You've got to be comfortable to face your destiny. Come on, let's check out the other room.
All right, hold on. Before we just open doors, this is my expertise here. Just keep clear, and I'll cast Mage Hand and open the door across the way.
You open it swings inward again, pushing all the ash out of the way, and the heat in this area, it's not as oppressive as what you felt on the statue. It's still pretty warm, but not as bad. And as you open up the door to the statue, you see kind of like that dim orange, deep orange light coming from the corner again, and you can make out the vague outlines of kind of like benches and hooks and a very similar setup to the room you're in now.
Before like Amalika leaves this room, can she do like an investigation check on the disposal area?
Absolutely. So give me an investigation check. The dust is still circulating around, so you will be at disadvantage, unfortunately.
Even if I have like detect magic on or something?
You don't actually see any magic in here.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Oh.
As far as you can tell, there's a lot of ash, and like with Waywalker and Yozef kind of like kicking up extras around, it's hard to tell. You can just essentially see it's like an old the thing that sticks out the most is that the walls and the floor and the ceiling have like this stone tiling to it. It's excellent craftsmanship on the stonework, but this lava tub looks like it's almost been like formed, like someone like hand clay molded it into like this kind of basin where you see like this liquid magma just kind of like bubbling, and it's definitely crusted over the top. So like the full light and heat haven't really come out. But it every once in a while, just kind of there's like a break in one of the crusts, and just like this crease just kind of forms and bloop.
Bloop. Okay.
If you can change the situation of the area, like dealing with like the ash and the dust, you can do another reroll on your investigation check.
I guess I can't cast like a big prestidigitation to kind of clear it at all, right?
Yeah, you can like a 5 to 10 foot area. Absolutely no problem.
Could I try clearing it around that area and then
yeah, so it's just you just say it and do it. Just describe how you're clearing out, like using your magic to clear out the ash from.
All right.
From
Amalika like puts her hands in front of her and kind of tries to part the ash like a curtain. So she's just kind of pushing it away from the center of like where she wants to kind of check out and just push.
So everyone sees like this kind of like this fine line just begin to start pushing ash right down the middle. It goes right down to the stone. It's almost as if someone took like a wooden stick or a bamboo pole and then just starts swiping gently away and perfectly clears out this area. Amalika, you can re-roll your investigation check at regular, no disadvantage this time.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's a 24, so a natural 20.
Natural 20, nice. All right, now that you've got a lot of the ash out of the way, you can see what this is. You definitely get the impression, like you start to put all the pieces together, that this looks like whoever came into this room essentially deposited all their stuff, and anything that was of a value was sorted and organized, and everything else was dumped into this kind of magma basin because lava destroys all. And you notice that the robes are right next to the lava basin, that it was kind of like this routine line of people coming in. And based on how Yozef described the writing to you, that it seems like this may have been a place where new cultists came in and kind of transitioned from their previous life to a life inside the cult.
Interesting. Okay. And there's nothing else in the area of interest?
Unfortunately, not, no.
All right. Well, want to check out the other room, guys?
Let's go.
And as you come in, it's almost an exact mirror of the other room. Again, that thick layer of ashes everywhere. You see that crusting of on the magma disposable pool, and you see the robes and the hooks and the benches and the cubbies. And again, an exact mirror of the room across the hallway, and you get the feeling that this was built for volume. It was built to be efficient of what they were doing.
Yeah, you're recruiting a lot of cultists if you need 2 change rooms. You can't say that about your cult back in Waterdeep, can you, Yozef?
Don't encourage him. What are you trying to do? Goad him into getting more?
I think what Waywocket is trying to say, that I need more followers.
Waywocket! How did you not foresee this?
I was making a joke, son. Not everything I say is law.
Oh, yes. I also almost forgot. Yozef, or Amalika, as you with your detect magic, you can see all those golden and black squiggles on Yozef's body. They're no longer flashing gold and black. They're in a permanent gold state right now. And you see that they're actually changing and transforming, and they're no longer squiggles, but they're the Omega symbol.
Oh.
Nice.
Waywocket.
It's almost like someone has tattooed his body with these things.
That.
I don't see it. What are you talking about? Yozef, yeah, he's standing there.
Yeah, but you know how he keeps on seeing those symbols everywhere, and they're tied to religious figures and stuff, and he figured out that he could drain people's magic and energy and blah blah blah.
Yes, it's one of the many disturbing details about Yozef's very existence.
Honestly, I thought you were going to say one of his many charms, and I was going to disagree, but yes, that, okay. Well, the symbols have changed, Waywocket. They're changing. They're all glowing, and they're this Omega symbol now. I don't think that's good. I think we've brought him to the place that did this to him. And it's reacting in a very possibly not good way.
I mean, it definitely means I feel like my power is increasing. I'm level 7 now. I feel it.
You're going to objectively say how good you are at level 7.
But yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not terribly surprised to learn that, considering everything else we've come to understand about young Yozef here and his potential destiny. But,
I'm not saying we should be surprised. I'm just saying we should maybe be concerned.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing of concern.
Oh, you guys are concerned about everything. While this is going on, I'm going to rifle through some more. If this is a clone of the other room, I'm going to do another investigation check on people's things. Oh.
It'll be disadvantage again for it because the ash is still kind of, and you see as Yozef begins to rifle through, he just begins to throw clothes and everything or whatnot, just more ash begins to kick up into the air, kind of obscures the vision of everybody a little bit in this room.
I'd like to also, because he rolled a 1, say that he chokes on some of this soot. I'd like to suggest.
Yeah, it's a very
yeah.
As you're talking, you kind of inhale it in as you talk, and but you cough a little bit while still trying to get your words out at the same time.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get for not caring.
Amalika, once again, can she assist someone, I guess, with more, or Yozef with another investigation by casting Prestidigitation again?
Absolutely. So you can redo the check, and because you're being helped by Malika, you can roll it with advantage, please.
Okay.
Ooh, there you go. All right, Yozef, you find in one of the keepsakes cubbies a small journal. It looks like it was written by a young man from Waterdeep, where he wrote about feeling the draw of the Poo Bash Aboo and how he was called to serve, and that he had these vivid dreams that he had to follow. Gave up his life paid everything to get on a boat and sail to the island of the Poo Bash Aboo, where he landed on this beautifully constructed dock. And there was this kind of resort-esque atmosphere. The buildings were all luscious. The food was plentiful, and there was kind of like this serene love feeling that as he came in. And they guided him up to the path to the volcano because he'd been chosen early, and that he is accepted that he is moving on to the next phase in his life and his existence to serve the holy absence of the Poo Bash Aboo, and that he wishes his family and friends well, and knowing that what he's doing for a better world of tomorrow.
Ha! What a sucker! There's one born every minute, right, Waywalker?
There is a sucker born every minute. That is something I sometimes believe.
Seems like there was a sucker dying every minute, right?
Yes, that is also true. Hopefully not us in this dungeon. Your cavalier attitude towards cultists makes you worry for the people outside.
You see Carl come in like, boss, there's some crazy stuff up here. You gotta see it.
What's going on, Carl?
Oh, there's like a big round room, and it's got some like glowy stuff in the floor, and there's like 2 hallways that go out, and like a door that looks like it's been caked over in lava rock. But yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, let me go clear this as clear drawings. Bap. And go like.
Also, Waywalking is also definitely on high alert, trying to remember some of the lessons his uncle taught him about getting through scary dungeons. So it's like trying to look out for some of the traps, or he obviously can't see through the floor, but anything that would indicate. Some D&D trap.
Well, as you talk about the floor.
Uh-oh, Waywalkie jinxed it.
Speaking of the floor.
This is not accurate. This is just my best scribble version. So I'll put you there.
Oh, no.
I'll put Carl right there. I'm
going to be fire newts.
Change the color.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Squiggles right there. They're not very squiggly. My skills as an artist are lacking. And bop, 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 bop. All right. So again, throughout this entire hallway, it's actually like a big domed room, almost like walking into an atrium, and you still feel the heat, almost like that kind of heartbeat, kind of hot breeze, just kind of like palpitating towards all of you. The door in front of you looks like it used to be a majestic entrance and an archway entrance, but as you can see, it looks like someone has poured liquid hot magma over the top of it and has since cooled. So like this black and gray kind of like just slag of mass that has just pooled out from the doorway entrance there. There is, again, that 3 inches of ash everywhere, except where you see this glowing gold, almost, you want to say it's gold, but it has like kind of this glimmer to it that makes it suggest it's magical in a way. And there is, again, Yozef, you recognize and can read it as Ignan on the ground. And it says, your transition is complete and it is the key to the next level.
Oh, no.
And you do notice that in the ashes, it perfectly clear. You'd say it's almost magical as how sharp and how clean it is. There's a small, almost like little, like rectangular. It's about the size of your hand, Yozef, of like a small little indent in the floor, and everything else is covered in ash. And there's a hallway to the left and a hallway to the right, but they're big and massive, and it looks like they can handle a lot of foot traffic.
So can I get near the circle when it comes to the lava?
Yeah, absolutely, if you want to.
Do I feel anything emanating from the circle?
You can't see. It's almost as if Amalika has described detect magic to you, and you can see there is energy radiating off of it, and it has kind of like a natural glow and shimmer to it. You feel a connection to it, but you're not quite sure how. But you feel drawn to it.
I'm going to suggest that we don't touch the magical artifacts right away until we get a better idea of what this thing might do to you.
Malika, what does your detect magic say?
What does my detect magic say?
Oh, your detect magic in Malika is like, it's like, again, I've always said it's like the Batman detective mode. It's lighting up with everything. It's got conjuration magic. It's got divination magic. It's got abjuration magic. You can see actually through, there's like a perfect circle around the outside of, it's actually also got transmutation magic on as well. The whole circle has like this big glowing bright blue ring. And you think, Amalika, this can move.
I think that this can move, and also we shouldn't touch it. That's what I think.
Yeah, this might be the way into the next level, as Yosef was saying. But let's just maybe, before we go down there, let's get a bit of lay of the land, I think. I want to see what's down this here tunnel.
But essentially,
little compass.
The top of the page is always going to be north, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can go west, you can go east, you can investigate to the north of the door or the archway to the north, or you can investigate the circle if you wish.
Yeah, can we investigate the door?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Yeah, the archway is definitely of interest for sure.
All right, so as you come up to the archway, you can feel still residual heat off of this magma or this lava rock on the ground. It's, if you've ever been to Hawaii and seen the lava fields, it kind of has like that glossy sheen to it. It's very smooth on the surface, and as you put your hands on it, it still feels hot, but not harmful hot, but like putting your hand on like a hot radiator type of heat. I'll say either give me an Arcana check or a Survival or Nature check. Any one of those three.
Ooh, I'll do Arcana.
Boom. 20. Anybody else?
Yeah, while I'm here. That's good, 20. Hard to beat that.
Let me have this.
So, Malika, you can see the residuals of a magic, and like it's barely holding on, that this is done decades and decades and decades ago. Maybe even closer to a century ago, you think, that there was some type of mystical force that erupted lava out, but it's a very, you think it was magically casted, a sculpted spell, because it's all focused in one area, and it looks like it came from the other side of the archway, because it looks very much like if someone took like a foam machine or like a super soaker full of like magma and shot it outwards towards the circle, and it looks like it is almost perfectly blocked off the archway, that no one can get in. It just seems like this wall of lava that came down.
Yeah, I feel like people did not want us to go in here, Waywalk-It.
Yeah, but who were they? Maybe they were people that we don't like. We should get back there.
I mean, we're after a dangerous artifact that's potentially going to bring about the end of the world as we know it. Like, do we really think they were like, well, we want to keep this for ourselves?
Yeah, maybe, but also Ixamat wants to destroy, like, all reality. That's even worse than what Yozef can do.
I suppose. Is there anything else we can pick up from this, or?
Oh, that's pretty much it for the Arcana side of it.
Is there anything written on the archway? I forget.
It's been completely obscured by the amount of lava rock that's around. Like it's very much, there's like a serene, neat presentation quality to it, and this just looks like someone took like a pot full of lava and just poured it down from the top, and it came careening down and kind of spread an ooze out on the floor.
Yeah, we don't want to leave here. Maybe just send Carl for a quick snoop around the floor.
Check it out, Carl.
All right, so you want me to look at the floor? You see him fly down?
No, more like head west, buddy, and tell me what's down there.
He heads west, and he says, all right, there's like still lots of ash down here. It doesn't look like it's very far, maybe about like 40 or 50 feet down. As he gets to a room, and it says, he's like, oh, it's written in, it's got that strange kind of like fiery, squiggly, looks like the characters look like flames. Very similar to the other stuff on the door, and it's got like a big double stone door with like kind of like these golden metallic doorknobs or levers on it to open the door. It looks like maybe like they open inwards or they slide. I'm not quite sure.
If we're gonna be proper dungeon crawlers, I think we should check it out. What do you think there, Yozef?
Let's go.
All right, let me go back. Clear that up. Here we go. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. As I narrate my...
It's a door.
It is a door. Let me get this right. For when you get inside. Go bap, 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 bap. To everyone listening, I hope baps is me placing the characters in front of the door. So, Yozef, as you get close, almost in that same metallic lettering that you saw on the floor is above the door, and it says ceremony prep room. And it's got kind of like that Vegas style over an arch, and like the font is arched as well to give it kind of like a better presentation. It looks, aside from the ash that's everywhere, it looks like this used to be like a blackish grayish type of, as you notice that the tile stone cut stops at this wall of where the door is, and it turns into like this beautiful black sheen lava rock that's just covered with ash right now.
I will push open the door.
You push open the door and then hear kind of like the stone grind on stone, like that. Just... And as you look inside this room, there's no ash whatsoever in this room, but you do see this big spacious, it has kind of like a blue hue to it. There's this unnatural blue light somewhere that seems just to be like magically emitting. And you see almost like church style pews lined up. They're all empty, and a stone platform in the middle, and these two large vats of this crystal blue water in these large glass cases. And you'd swear, like, you've been in the jungle for so long, you've been in this volcano as the heat hits you, you immediately feel thirsty as you look at these two giant vats of water. And it looks like they have like these giant spigots and funnels that come down and orient themselves. It's almost like someone used like a soapbox to do a speech from.
I don't know if it's some sort of arcane force luring me to my dark destiny, but that water looks delicious.
I mean, that's exactly what it probably is, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my tongue is sandpaper. You know that feeling?
So you feel it too?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always suspicious of, a room that is perfectly clear and a room in a dungeon. That seems crazy to me, but I could definitely go for a cold glass of water. That sounds perfect.
Well, before you, I'm sure Malika wants to kick up a fuss about how we shouldn't drink the water or follow.
I'm not saying. I'm just also, like, with Waywalking here, like, I'm suspicious. I'm afraid. I feel like I am the right amount of cautious right now.
Well, what do your magic eyes tell you?
What do they tell me, John?
Malika, there's no magic. There's no magic in this room.
I don't believe you somehow, but let's do this thing.
Your eyes would tell you if there was magic or magical items in this room.
Yeah, or if the water was like magic. Well, actually, it wouldn't tell you if the water is cursed or anything like that, though.
It would just say the magic was or the water was magical.
I don't even know if it would if the water was cursed, but maybe. Depends on how you
gave a curse or a bonus, it would just say it was magical. And it would give you like a nature. Okay. It would be like evocation or transmutation or something like that.
Yeah.
But right now,
I like it.
You can't tell. And
so there's literally nothing.
There is a door to the north that says Path to Transcendence.
Oh.
I gotta get closer to the altar and do an investigation check.
Sure thing.
I guess what I'm trying to learn is like maybe how this ritual goes. It's 16.
So you look around and you notice that there's no ash in here, and you also see that the way the funnels or spigots are aligned, that it looks like it's designed to pour down upon this like soapbox altar type of thing.
It's definitely one of them water religion cleansing rituals, it seems like, in here.
You also do discover that there is a button on the top of the altar, and it looks like it's like very flat, and if you weren't there looking for it, you would easily gloss over it, and it looks like you can easily tap it with like your hand or your foot or something like that.
Some on my tippy toes, I imagine, because I'm a little small.
Yeah.
I see like with a little raised up because my perspective is so low. Like, a little button here. I wonder if this is what activates the bats or secret doors. Stand back, everybody. So
I believe everyone's still in the hallway, so.
Yeah, okay. If they're still in the hallway, it's perfect. I'll kind of stand behind the vats, right here, if you can see my ping.
Yeah, on the other, in between the two vats.
Yeah. And I'll push down. I'll cast Mage Hand, sort of construct my little visible hand to put 5 pounds of pressure on that.
It doesn't even require that much, as you hear a small little click, and you hear this gurgling water as the two spigots open up, and you see this rush of this almost iceberg blue water comes rushing out and pours down and starts spreading out in every direction. Waywocket, I'm going to need a Constitution save, please.
Oh no, not my strong suit. It's 17 though.
17. Oof. Okay, so you're taking half of that. All right, Waywocket, you feel this force of water come rushing down, and it almost wants to knock you off your feet and push you back. You're only taking 6 points of cold damage as this water chills you to the bone.
What's going on, Waywocket? Are you refreshed?
You see, and it sees it's essentially like someone hosing down like a driveway, this flat sheet of water just comes rolling out towards you after this big whoosh.
That's kind of like a sauna. It took a lot out of me, though. Oh, jeez. It's like getting real hot and then jumping into cold water. It's an experience.
You gonna be okay there?
In some ways I kind of feel better.
Okay, well, good. That's all I've got to say.
Actually, maybe not. I don't know. It's chilling in my bones.
It's like into a swimming pool on a winter's day. Just got you right to the core.
Wouldn't he just be steaming from the heat, then evaporating all the water?
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of steam coming off my body right now.
A lot of water vapors is kind of coming out Waywocket right now. He kind of stands out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to say cleansing ritual. I feel very cleansed.
Can I also cast Prestidigitation and get kind of the remaining water off of him?
Yep, absolutely. And
if you would like that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, just checking.
And Waywocket, Amalka waves her hands, and the water flies off of you, and you are completely dry now.
Oh, yes. You know what? In some ways, I kind of like that. It's like a little, it feels like my clothes have been freshly laundered.
So should we drink it or what?
I don't think so. It's pretty cold. Unless you want to do a cleansing ritual, I suggest we check out what's in this. You said it was the Ascendance room.
Yeah, Path to Ascendance.
Path to Ascendance.
Nothing good.
Yeah, I'm curious how you get to the Ascendance in this weird cult.
All right, let's do this.
I'll mage hand open the door.
All right, the door
standing back a little bit.
Surprisingly, it's made out of white lava stone. This white lava rock has these porous features to it. And as you slide it open, you hear as the first thing that hits you is the smell of the next room, where it smells like if you've ever burnt meat on the barbecue.
Ugh.
It's like that amplified, where it just got this charcoaly, acrid kind of burns the back of your nostrils or your back of your nose. Quite a bit, and I'll change the map for you.
It's a real olfactory experience in here. This is a big room.
It's a huge room. Explain stuff in a moment.
I just, while this is happening, want to point out that 30 people have sent me the same raccoon video today, and that is now apparently just my brand now. It's a little raccoon herding goats.
Oh yeah, that sounds very you.
Yeah,
I'm constantly trying to share things with you on Facebook, and then realizing that you are the person sharing it. You're like, I would love that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's
she
legit did.
So, and I gotta draw.
Oh no.
Change that color there. I hope that's yellowish. So my skills of an artist are not the best.
It is. You're nailing it.
Boom.
This is fun.
All right. So as you three plus Carl come to this room, you see a gigantic obsidian arch it's almost like something right out of Minecraft where it just stands right in the middle. And you also come out to almost like an arena style seating where you see the inside of the volcano. You are looking inside the caldera and you can see like this beautiful blue sky at the top. And you can see as the opposite side of the volcano on the it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet away. And you see very similar to that altar where you saw where the water poured down on Waywocket, individual small little pedestals that are just there covered and covered and covered in ash. And on some of them, not every single one of them, but on a lot of them, you see these bodies folded over or twisted up, and looks like they've been burnt to an absolute crisp, like they have been flash fried almost. Some incredible force, and there are bodies on both sides of this arc. And as you look out, if you want to take it up a higher, you notice that there's kind of like this like layer of ash that comes up, almost like if it was like a frosting on a winter's day, but it's ash coming up the sides of it. And Amalika, you see like this giant kind of magical effect around you, and it's got an abjuration effect on it, and you know immediately. Actually, give me an Arcana check for this.
Okay, I'm real smart, so
it should be easy. Oh yeah, you know that this is kind of like a wall of force effect, but kind of like it's got almost a baseball stadium type of arena setting, and it looks like whatever the heat is outside, this wall of force is keeping it from coming in full effect.
Okay.
And the arch has like maybe about 5 to 10 feet of pillars on either side. This is a big thing, and you can look through and see almost a mirror copy on the other side of the room. So what do you do? And there is ash everywhere on the floor here. Everything has, the previous hallway had about 3 to 4 inches of ash. This has got about 6 or 7 inches of layering on. It is thick in here.
Oh, geez, this show must have been terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think that I want to ascend here. Like, I just don't think that's the thing I want.
Yeah, good call.
Is there anything, like, if we do an investigation check on some of the kind of podiums, can we see anything?
Yep, you can do, you pick the thing you want in the room, and you can do a check on it. Just tell me where you want to move, and I'll pop you in there. So like you've got like these altar areas, we've got the obsidian archway, we've got the edge of the arena seating, and we've got the lava covered archway at the south there.
Okay. I'm not really sure where to start. I guess like start where we are currently and then work our way in.
Okay, cool. So we'll start with like the small little altars.
Yeah, so I'm going to just do an investigation check on those to start.
Would you like one with a body or
go with what?
Yeah, sure. Yozef's got opinions on that. Let's do it.
So with body?
Yeah, with body.
So you.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's a bad roll.
You walk up to. We'll say
literally a 1.
This altar here.
I like how like the natural 20 now. Before it didn't always do it, but like it shows up as green. But if you get a natural 1, it shows up as a dud red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's also true on your damage and rolls, I think, too. It shows up as a red if you roll.
I think mine were doing that before, but like into this.
All right. So as you walk up and you start to look at the altar, you notice like this. It has both its feet planted on it, and it kind of just like almost slumped down into like a sitting position and folded over with its arms just kind of like dangling down and hitting the floor. As you try to blow away some of the ash to get a better look at the altar, you can see these little lines of gold magma streaking, cracking up the side of his arms. It's almost like there's like this crust surrounding it. As you see it raise its head up and look at you. And where its eyes would be, you see that these two just like liquid pools of magma begin to spill out. And as it opens its mouth, you see its skin and flesh begin to crack as you see liquid magma begin to just drop out of it as it goes. And as that first sound echoes out through the chamber, you see that light up effect happen about multiple more times as it looks like these charred zombies are beginning to awake. And we are now
I regret this!
Zombies!
We're now going to roll initiative.
Before we roll initiative, can I take a beer break?
Yeah, actually, let's take a break first, and then we'll come back and fight some magma zombies. And here we are at the break. We're going to take a quick breather before we jump into a fight with some magma zombies. They are a homebrew creation, so if you're interested in the stats and the mechanics of how they work or the stat block, just let me know, and I'll just toss them to you. They're not that complicated. They're just a lot of fun and give some nice little twists to the zombie motif. All right, so one thing to announce as we get everything ready is that we've got a new show on the brew. So keep up to date on Twitter and on Discord, because we can't say a whole lot about it yet because we're still in kind of like the planning stages, but it should be a new show in the greater Terek cinematic universe of the past 6 seasons. So it'll be I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to hammer out some details and get everything set and rolling. And so just keep up to date. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Discord, and you'll see the announcements as they come up. Also, a special note to make. We recorded this during a heat wave, which turned into a thunderstorm. So listen for those rumbles at the very end. It was kind of like just that rumble that just shook you right through the core, and then whoosh, all the rain came down at the same time. You can hear it leading up just a little bit in the background as we all run to close windows and keep our houses from getting flooded from the outside as we are fighting the terrible humidity of a heat wave in June. So, but that is it for this week. Please enjoy the fight with the magma zombies. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Don't forget to stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, socially distance from everybody, and tell a loved one how you feel. I will see you all next week. Have a good one. We are back from our break, ready to fight some magma zombies. Let me get up the initiative chart here.
I'm excited.
Okay, let me roll some magma rolls.
How many magma guys go? Guess we'll find out in a second.
How many magma guys does it take?
We should have drawn these in before we came back from the break.
Oof.
It's going to be a lot of theater of the mind, but it's going to be 16 in total, 8 on each side.
Oh my god. That might be worth running away from.
For baning!
You can bane quite a few of them, that's true.
But, I mean, based on what we know of the temple so far, like, this is, like, our way forward, right?
I think there is another path at that front statue that could move with the handprint. Or maybe it just, like, moves to crush you. Like, we don't know. I also think that this room loops back around to that front room.
Let's check out everyone's initiative
based on the geography.
What do you say, Steph? Should we fight or run away?
Good question.
Also, I think we should consider John's feelings, who is hand drawing all these zombies for us.
This is all going to be theater of mind. I'll just give them little marks where they are. All right, so we got a 7 and a 7, and it looks like Amalika has a higher dex, maybe.
Amalika does not have a higher dex. That's very insulting, John.
Oh, sorry. I did reverse math. I saw a 3 and it's like, difference of 4, and like 5, difference of 2.
Yeah.
You should walk the fuck out, Miles.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, and 7. So I have a 7 initiative.
Amalika 7. All right, Yozef, what did you get?
He hasn't hit the button yet.
Wise, I will roll that now. No bonus. 14.
Ooh,
not bad for a natural roll.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll do one for Carl as well.
Oh yeah, Carl.
Ooh, excellent. Just under Yozef. Okay, Yozef, you go first. You see these magma zombies animate, come to life, and they appear to be wailing. You also notice as you look at this giant obsidian archway, as everyone sees kind of like this blackish, bluish magma stone, you see nothing but golden omega sign symbols scattered across it. Very similar how you saw like these golden black squiggles everywhere else. This is very distinctly golden omega signs. Just someone took like a handful of glitter, but they were omega signs, and like threw it at this thing. And it's just
my friends, that stone is covered with those encouraging signs. We've got to fight this out. So what am I seeing here? So like there are.
So let me give you some.
Where am I in relation to this map?
Okay.
You're in the bottom here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So say this works better if we had
different colors, maybe even
icons to go. So we'll say zombie there, zombie there.
You're saying
zombie next to a Malika.
Like seeing them.
Yeah.
There's like the green marks on the map there. You see them right here.
Yeah.
There.
I'll just put circles around them. So 1, 2, 3.
There I am.
2, 3, 4.
I mean, we can tell that there's things there. So that's something.
Evidence of things.
Actually, 1 second. I gotta do a quick little. He's got something special.
Oh.
Who got something special? Oh, that one.
All right.
The one
Yozef,
on the complete opposite side of the room. Cool.
What do you wish to do?
I'm going to blast that special one.
All right. So that is.
Wait.
What? Is he visibly special?
Yeah, it looks like he's got a pendant around his neck, and it's made out of like this goldish, bluish metal.
Oh,
isn't he on the other side of the room, though?
He is, but
yeah.
My Eldritch Blast is pretty.
Blast has huge
range.
range.
Of 120 feet or something.
Massive
like
range.
that.
Yeah.
So
easily done.
Roll up your attack.
Okay, I will do so. Except I lost all my stuff when I refreshed. Here I go. Eldritch Blast number 1.
And if you click on
only
Eldritch
11
Blast,
to hit.
If you click on Eldritch Blast underneath, it'll give you damage. But unfortunately, actually, let me check my stats.
Yeah, I can't imagine 11 hits. He rolled a 3.
11 does hit.
Oh my god, okay.
Here comes my damage.
8. So you blast one shot into this magma zombie. As you see it hit, you see like its black crusty skin fall apart, and it's like starts to ooze and drip liquid hot magma onto the ashy ground as it kind of like wails out in pain, like oh.
And that hit should also push him about 10 feet back.
10 feet back, bam. And you've also got that thing where now it takes 10 feet off of his movement speed.
Yeah, did you go with that? Oh, no, he took
no,
the.
I didn't go with that. I did the cast.
He took the Bane cast.
Bane. Gotcha. All right, so he's.
I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast again, though.
Yep.
That's
Ooh, that's definitely a hit.
Yeah.
Ow.
27. Oof.
14.
Ooh, minimum damage though.
Gets knocked back against the wall again, and like more of that liquid magma kind of like begins. Almost looks like he's been shot, and like this golden lava is just like dripping out of him and pouring out of him now, almost more liquid than solid right now. As it looks like you've definitely got his attention. He's quite angry with you. You have a movement action left if you wish.
It doesn't seem so. We are just under this like squiggly line here, right?
No, we're in the corner. We're in the west corner.
Oh, I see. In the west corner? Oh, so we're over here.
You're over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we're over here. Okay. I guess I will stay where I am. It doesn't really seem important to move right now.
Yeah, I think it's good for us to stay by the door.
Yeah.
All right, and it is Carl's turn next then. What would you have Carl do?
I'd like Carl to fly to, I will show you right here. So you see this sort of general area?
Yeah.
I want Carl to go over there and sort of like cause a commotion, perhaps hurl some zombie insults and see if we can draw the zombie away from us.
So Carl will fly over here, and that'll be a persuasion check. I don't think Carl has any charisma, so just roll a d20, please.
Oh, that seems impossible. He's got to have some charisma.
Let me check.
Who doesn't love oatmeal?
A simple D20. Here goes. Oh, come on, Carl. Yes.
Let me see. I'm getting up the.
He's been taking notes.
Oh, he has a +2 to this. Excellent. Great.
Oh, that's a 21.
Yeah. I knew he had to have at least. He had some positive.
Yeah, he's got a whole other stat sheet.
So you see all the zombies in that area on the western side of the arch. All look at an invisible spot as you see Carl like, hey, you zombies, hey, you're all dumb, you're all kind of burnt marshmallows, you're all kind of suck and smell like bad meat, oh my god, you're all so terrible. But he stays invisible as you see all their heads turn towards this one area. All right, next up is, but after Carl, is Waywocket.
Oh, really? Those zombies rolled very poorly.
Oh, yes.
I will get out my little bow, and the one that is next to Amalika, I will make a short bow attack. It's a 27 to hit.
That is a super hit. Roll up your damage, please. 5 and...
Oh, actually, didn't roll. Actually, that one didn't roll the die, because it's just my dex. So, hold on. RD8. Let's see.
Short bow is a D6, I believe.
Oh, you are right. It is a D6. It's 7 damages in total, plus 15 more sneak attacks.
All right. It's going to do its undead fortitude.
I don't think it can get that number. Well, maybe it can. 20.
It rolled a natural 1, and you see this bolt go flying through the body of it as you see this crust that was containing it kind of explode outwards. Amalika, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Maybe I know what I'm doing. Dexterity.
Oh, yeah. You easily avoid the shower of magma that comes down upon you. As soon as it died, it exploded in magma in about a 10-foot radius.
Got an 18 for anyone.
All you can say is I kill things too good. And then Waywocket will try to hide behind one of the chairs / altar urns. I will take a hide as a bonus.
You're very confident.
17 in total.
Yeah, you're very confident you've hidden from these zombies. All right, Amalika, it is your go next. And because that guy is dead, so you don't need to worry about that guy anymore.
Yeah.
Which guy? What's happening?
The one that was the magma zombie that was attacking you got exploded by Waywocket. So
can I mark them off with a red as we kill them or something?
Yeah, I will get rid of them for you.
We got to keep track of our zombie deaths.
It's also just easier for me to figure out what's happening. Dead. And is the pendant one still dead?
It's been grievously injured.
It's been hurt.
Yeah, but it's back against the wall.
And so that one's dead.
It is perfectly framed through this giant obsidian arch for you as well.
And which one of these little X's is me? Does it matter?
No, you're the one that's right here. If you can see my ping there, he's next. You're right next to the blue thing because you went to investigate. There's one too many X's in the corner right now.
Yeah,
actually.
Let me draw some stuff.
Actually, there's too many X's in the corner because Carl's in the middle over there.
Yeah.
Just me and Yozef over here in the corner right now.
Wait, so where am I?
Although I'm hiding.
Okay, I'll ping it off. Amalika, you're right there.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, with that in mind, I'm going to use Amalika's Ice Blast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to use this.
Oh, it's a straight line. You've got a lot lined up right now.
Yeah, I was gonna go east. There's 4 things across to the east of me.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Yeah, that's moving the wrong thing.
How did you do like the things.
1 second, I'm still learning.
I like that phrasing.
So essentially, you want to go. Man, Adam, how did you do the that point in a direction thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
So go to the fourth down, and then the top blue option in the second bucket says "Show to others."
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
So you want to go like
The
this
measurement
way,
chart,
right?
Yeah, but maybe slightly up so that it hits that fourth one.
What's the dimensions on Amalika's Ice Blast? Is it 5-foot line or 10-foot line?
Let's go find out. Reading.
I think it may be a 10-foot line.
Yeah, maybe 15, but yeah.
30 feet long, 5 feet wide.
Okay. So you'd get it up to 5, 10, 15, 20. So you'd get it up to there.
No, this is baloney and I hate it.
You can move there. You take
Okay,
tax of
I'm gonna
opportunity.
screw it. I'm gonna move back a little bit and then go get the ones north of me.
So like right there.
Yeah.
So like right here.
Yes, exactly.
And then going north. Perfect. All right.
Yep.
So roll up your damage and I'll roll up my terrible, terrible dexterity saves as you uncork this ice blast.
Oh.
That's a d12. 7 ice damage. Will they all take it? Kaboosh! As you shower them with
Yes.
ice magic. As they take some, you notice that clumps of their magma crusty skin kind of fall off, and you see more of that liquid magma actually begins to spill, constantly creating like these small little magma pools underneath them. And you see like this like searing ash and heat coming off of it, like the air above them kind of like distorts as the heat comes off of it, but they appear to be taking no fire damage whatsoever. You can keep moving if you want, or you can stay put where you are.
Yeah, can I move back a little bit, like towards the... Wait, are they dead, did you say, or no?
No, they're still alive.
No.
They're still alive.
Okay, can I move back towards the group a little bit?
Yeah, like right here?
Yeah, you can get all the way there.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Easily, boom. As you see Amalika jump back amongst her comrades. All right. After that, I believe, is the magma zombies. So they are all going to cluster up.
Oh, yeah.
Because Carl was very good at draw freehand. So I'm just going to put a big circle. They're all up there. As you see, all 7 of them kind of like move over and try and take swings at Invisible Carl because they hurt him. That was a natural 20, but also a 4 on the other side. Nope. Another miss. Another miss. Another miss. Disadvantage hurts. That's another miss. And that is a 10 versus AC for the final one. And Carl is perfectly fine as you see these magma zombies kind of clawing away at just clear space above them. As if anyone could see invisible, they'd know that Carl's kind of dancing and laughing above the hands of these outstretched magma zombies.
Oh, Carl.
And the other ones are going to try and walk towards, they're going to dash move. So 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's going to be at the back there. So I will also draw a square where they're all kind of clumping up because they're zombies and not the smartest people in the world. Let's make them that. So they are clumped up over there. And as you see the magma zombies walk through the arch, as soon as one of them puts their foot on the obsidian, you see the arch light up and you see almost like a waterfall of magma come shooting down. And it's kind of like this, almost like it was like someone had like a water doorway or like a beaded doorway, but it's just magma pouring down constantly as they're walking through the magma, now dripping with their arms outstretched as they're very slowly trying to make their way towards the group. And we are now going to go back up to the top of the order to Yozef at 14.
All right, I'm going to take another fire at the pendant one.
Okay, fire away.
Although maybe there's a different spell that I could be using here. I've only got 2 spells though. I'll save it for
Eldritch Blast is very beefy.
Yeah, I mean these seem to be working, right? Ow, I got him.
Boom.
Ooh, good one.
Oh, yeah, let me do his Undead Fortitude. To which he fails, and you see him explode in liquid magma as there's nothing around it. But you notice that the pendant falls into like the pool of collapsed lava and like skin crust, and appears to be perfectly fine amongst this tremendous heat.
Sweet, because I'm going to be wearing that pendant later.
You have another attack if you wish.
I guess I will blast.
So you got 2 groups of 7. There's 7 in this north one here, and 7 in the south one here.
So this guy,
we so far killed
right
2
here.
zombies.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to blast him and send him up. Well, I can only hit him about 10 feet, right? So I'm going to send him towards this abutment here.
Roll
wait,
Eldritch Blast.
Carl, blast.
Oh, natural 20.
Boom.
Well, does he have advantage on this attack?
No, I don't think so, because I did a performance roll. It wasn't an aid check. Oh, right. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
it's still
beefy. So you hit him and you knock him back away from the rest of the pack as he looks up and looks back at you as you've now drawn his attention, like as you see more of his scaled crust just falls off and begins to bleed more magma. Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
I don't is everybody else okay? Is there anything else I can do?
Yeah, I've been barely damaged. I mean, you could send 1d6 to me if you want. I am exactly a d6 hurt.
Like in the healing light?
Yeah, your bonus action d6 heal.
Yeah, I guess I will do one of those. Projecting some healing light towards you. Oh, and with my new advantage, that just gives you oh no, because it's only to me.
And also, I think you took the Bane one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d6 here. There you go.
Yeah, hit point's a hit point.
All right, it is Carl's turn. He's like, boss, this is amazing. I got them all dancing for me. They're like my little magma puppets. What do you want me to do?
Let's have Carl continue to draw them further away, but is there a way that Carl can position himself so that he's high up and they can't physically hit him, but he's still bothering them?
Absolutely.
I realized my mic was muted, but I tried to call them, you said magma puppets, and I went, Muppets!
Oh, good
but then
that's what Muppet meant.
And then no one laughed, you're like, wow, crickets.
I know! I was like, guys, come on! So I felt the need to derail this fight by telling you
it's worth it. It's worth it. That's a good one.
You're right.
Yeah, we can have Carl. I'll just do like a collective attack of opportunity attack. Just batch them all together for sake of ease. Ooh, that's a 19 and a 2, so they all miss. As you see, they feel the movements of the air somewhere as Carl flies away a little bit higher up in this huge domed area. Do you wish him to do another performance check to try and distract the zombies?
Yeah, please.
All right, roll me up a d20 and add 2 to it, please.
All right, here comes the d20. No way to add 2, so we'll have to do it in our minds.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, double ones.
So it's a 3 for Carl, I guess.
You see Carl going like, ah, ha, ha. Like, we don't see him because he's invisible. He's going, you hear him kind of like cackle and laugh. And then you hear kind of like that, when you've hit like a plexiglass window and you didn't know it was there? You're kind of like this, thump, and he creates this smear across the top of the upper part, and you can see all the zombies turn and see this mark on the force wall and immediately know where Carl is.
No, Carl, look out.
After that is a Malika.
Okay. We haven't killed any more, right?
No, there's still 7 in the top group and 7 in the bottom group.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to, let's see. Is this a thing? Is that working? Can I try and get these ones again?
Oh, we're saying they're all in like the circle group here, so you can actually hit more than 2 if you aim into there.
Especially if you have a circular spell, this is the perfect time to use a circular spell.
Do I have a circular spell? I mean, you're saying that like I do.
I no longer have all of your spells memorized. I'm sorry to say, but
hang on. I'm trying to look.
The best, I think, it's still Amalika's Ice Blast.
Yeah, it's definitely a line. And your lightning is also a line.
The lightning.
Oh yeah. Lightning would also
wand. Let's try using my lightning wand and just
all right. Roll up,
not dick around with anything.
8d6 damage then, please, as I roll up some dexterity saves.
Roll 8d6.
Nope.
Even if it's a line, you can probably get that like at least 3.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
It's a 27.
Well, all 4 of them fail. And you see almost like this chain of lightning just like crackle in between and hitting all these magma zombies, as it's almost like watching popcorn pop in the microwave as you like plap, 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 as these magma explosions erupt out and explode and shower all the other magma zombies in lava or in magma as it... I'm saying magma a lot for some weird reason.
We're on a volcano.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Lead into it.
I'm just waiting for the Dr. Evil moment. As you see them all showered in this liquid hot rock. And they appear to be taking no damage from it, but there's now only 3 left in that northern group.
Okay, so, let's see.
I retroactively roll undid fortitude, and none of them even come close to succeeding as they do pop and explode.
So how many are dead now? There's
3 and 7, so there's 10, so 6 are dead now.
Cutting through these guys pretty quick.
Okay, so I'm just trying to mark them off, but I don't know.
Yeah, let's just say 3.
It's like a number. Yeah, 3. And then still 7 in this group.
Yeah, we are grossly, thank you to Roll20 for creating this. I'm grossly underusing its full potential.
It's pretty impressive, all the stuff it can do.
Yeah, you can get tokens and stuff like that. I just haven't downloaded the images and stuff for that. That's been a little busy. But yes, after Amalika is... I think I actually skipped Waywalk It by accident.
Yeah, but no worries. I can go right now. It's perfect, actually. I feel very overclassed with my 2 magic casters over here with their multiple attacks and things like that. But yeah, Waywalk It will pop out and hit one of the magma zombies in the 3 group. I'm assuming I'm hidden to them still.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, you definitely have advantage on this attack.
All right, another short bow.
Oof.
It's a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits as you see the bolt get right through the gut.
And 10 plus.
Oh.
20, it's 30 damage.
It can't even make that save as you see it explode again in liquid hot magma as it comes showering down on its companion. There's only 2 left now. And see.
I'll move to a different altar, maybe a little bit kind of closer to them, and I'll do
another stealth check. Yes, please.
Another stealth check.
You guys are taking this down. Oh,
I rolled a 1 though.
Surprisingly enough, you kind of kick up a big amount of ash and dust, and you kind of cough a little bit.
Oh gosh, it's in my nose.
But you still feel their fascination with where Karo could possibly be keeps you hidden from their attention.
Oh, okay. I still say that out loud though. Yes. I rolled a very bad stealth check.
Okay, the magma men or the Muppets are going to try and move up towards Carl. There's only 2 left, so let's do. There's 2 athletic checks to try and get up. 1 succeeds. As you see it kind of climb up the side, it's almost got its hands on the side of this force wall, almost angling backward onto this dome feature as it tries to reach up for Carl. That is a 6 versus his AC, which is a complete miss, and you see it fall back and down, land on its butt, and crack some of its crusty liquid or its crusty skin open, and begins to leak more molten rock onto the floor. The other 7 zombies are going to go 1, 2, 3, and they are going to change it up in color. It's kind of swarm around this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 there. And that was 1, 2. That's 20. So Amalika and Yozef, you're going to get 3 attacks each. That's rolling terribly. Amalika, that is a 12 and an 8 versus AC.
I'm at 13 for AC.
Both miss. And a 16 versus AC.
For me again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definite hit.
And you are taking 7 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage as this thing just slams its fist into you and actually breaks off.
Wait. Sorry. What? 7 and
4 for 11 total.
Ooh, 11 damage total. That's a hard hitting zombo.
Yeah, does extra fire damage.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. We're level 7.
Yeah.
We can handle it.
And against Yozef, 3 hits. Hayat. That is a 12. That is a 6. And that is a 9 versus AC.
So the 12, if it's 12 versus, like my armor is 12. So if
it hit.
Aggressor there.
That's only 3 bludgeoning and 3 fire for 6 total.
Come on.
Boom. All right.
So how many zombies are now sort of swarming us here?
So you'll both have 3 in front of you, and there's one that just can't quite reach it because of just movement speeds around you. So we'll say 7.
But a 7 in that clump, though.
Yeah, 7.
But I'm close enough to Waywalk and Amalika that my arms of Hadar might hurt them, right?
Yes, correct.
How much does our kind of go out in a direction, or is it all around you?
I believe it's in. I can double check here, but I believe it's in a circle around me.
Yeah, I think it reaches out from them, or radiates out from them.
I would say that you could. I see where they are. Never mind. Yeah. Yes.
To battle all creatures within 10 feet of you. So yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, we're coming up to the start of Yozef's turn, and Yozef, you are going to take 3 points of fire damage for starting your turn within 3 magma zombies. Because the heat is just radiating off.
Okay.
And that'll happen at the start of everybody's turn who's adjacent to a zombie.
Well, I won't stand for this. But I will, of course. All right. Time to use my exciting new power.
Oh, is it Bane?
I probably should do that, eh? Pretty good.
You'd be able to hit 6 of the 7 in front of you if you want to bane them, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I guess let's. All right, I will cast Bane. So I will describe. As I'm doing this, my eyes sort of like light up, and the smoky tendrils of energy that you've all come to know and love sort of like whirl around me, and then these sort of like spectral smoky hands like emerge from the floor, like pointing to me and worshiping me, and I cast Bane on all 6 zombies.
You see all 6 zombies get wrapped in that smoky swirl and kind of like goes into, looks almost like they're grabbing into the core and reaching onto something, as they've all got negative modifiers to the save, and they all fall under the spell of Bane.
So, this means from now on, whenever they try to attack us or whenever they try to make some sort of saving throw, they subtract 1d4 from it.
Very powerful.
Yeah, which includes their undead fortitude, which is very good.
Correct.
Can I run away from the zombies I'm currently facing, or will I take...
You can, but you will take attacks of opportunity from them. You'll take at least 3.
That is probably better, though, than just... Oh, but I'm taking, like, 3 burning damage.
But they do have Bane affecting their attacks now.
Yeah. They're less likely to hit you now if you were to run away from them.
Yeah, I'm going to try to...
Just run back corner there?
Did I move forward? No, I'm going to actually try to... Is there anywhere where they're not? Like, here's where I am. Can I run up to, like, here?
You can, but it's still attacks of opportunity to do it. Like the clear areas are like here, here, and here. And
you could like run back and around, kind of like maybe get on this wall or something like that. You also only have 30 feet of movement, so 1.
Oh, right.
But like you can only move like 6 squares, right? So but you can move diagonally though.
Yeah. You're still like, regardless, you're taking 3 attacks of opportunity if you do so.
Okay, I'm gonna run. But does this put me beside a zombie?
In that 2 group, no, it will not. You'll still have open room there because Amalka is.
There's only 2.
I'm gonna run this way, and I will take those attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Like, follow me, my friends.
That was a 9 minus 1, so that's an 8.
Yeah, there.
That is a 12 minus 3, so that's a 9.
Oof.
And that is a 14 minus 4 is a 10. So all
nice. This spell rules.
It's so. There's many DMs who just go, oh no, it's here, the Bane spell. But yeah, you make your way right to the middle, and as you get closer to the edge, Yozef, you see this brilliant column of gold light coming from the center of the caldera. You can't see the bottom of it because you have to get to the edge of it, but there's definitely this golden column of light coming up from the middle of the volcano.
Crazy.
All right. And as we get past Yozef, it is Carl's turn, who smashed into the wall of force window and has got the attention of the 2 remaining zombies. What do you wish Carl did?
Carl tried to get away from that.
He's just going to fly right up to the top, and almost kind of like Spider-Man style. You can hear his little hands and feet going boop, 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 like against the wall of force, kind of thump, 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 as he's kind of fly crawling his way up the side. Like, okay, boss, it's getting too hot for me. Ha ha. Puns. I love it. All right, Amalka, you are. Oh, sorry, Waywocket is next.
I'm hidden. Am I hidden? I rolled a 1.
You are. Their passive perception is super low.
Oh wow. Okay. I will. Do I? That's the question. Is because I was kind of further away, like probably around here. I was imagining. Am I adjacent to zombies that take some fire damage? No.
You are okay.
Okay. And are any zombies adjacent to me currently?
No. There are 3 zombies adjacent to Amalka.
Okay. I will take on one of those 3 zombies, and I'll peek out. Short bow again.
Boop boop. Oh, that's a super hit.
27 to hit. And oops, I hit it twice, but oof. I rolled a 6, so it's 11 plus 8. So 19 damage. Oh, I rolled 3 1s on that sneak attack.
Oh no. So you see the bolt go through the neck, and you see like this Amalka, you see like this magma come almost like it was blood come pouring down the front of it. It seems to still be standing, but it looks over and turns its attention towards Waywocket. Bonus and a move left.
Yeah, I'll move a little further away to get another altar, and I'll try to hide again.
Okay, give me another stealth check, please. I don't think you can actually fail these.
Maybe, yeah. If yeah, it's 22 in this case.
Their passive perception is 8, so.
Gotcha.
You see, everyone else sees. I guess no one else does see it. The Waywocket scampers away, kind of smears some ash around him, and just kind of tries to blend into one of the altars and
kind of pops out and is like keeping his body close to these urns and sneaking across quickly, and then putting his tiny little body next to another.
All right, Amalka, it is your go.
Okay, so this is me here?
Yeah, and at the start of your turn, because you're adjacent to 3 magma zombies, you're taking 3 fire damage, please.
What?
Get away from those zombies.
Okay.
Oh, did it have Bane on its... Oh, actually, maybe I didn't kill it with that little damage, but if it had Undead Fortitude, it would have a minus D4.
It would, but you didn't...
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
You didn't force the save.
Gotcha. Yeah, only 19 in total.
Yeah.
So there's zombies like here?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
7 of them. If you want, because you are now a higher level spellcaster, you can cast Amalka's Ice Blast at a higher level and add more damage dice to it.
That is true.
That's fun. Although I feel like we have another big battle that's going to come up soon.
You are a sorcerer, so you can.
Yeah, you can make more spell slots. So far, how many spells have you used? Just
one.
One, yeah. I think you can spend one more spell, or you can spend another charge of your wand.
Yeah. Or you can use your sorcery points to cast the spell if you want.
True. Let's let's use. I just want these things gone, so like maybe let's not dick around with like the spell again. Maybe let's use my wand.
Okay.
Once more.
So just roll up the damage.
8d6, right?
Yep. Oh, those are all fails.
So it is a 28.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. 1 second. I gotta do 5 save because that's barely in range. Up. That's a fail, and a fail. You see this lightning again arc through these zombies as they all explode. Amalka, you're going to be in range for all 5 of these, unfortunately. I'm going to need 5 dexterity saves, please.
Oh, I'm going to die.
Oof.
How do I do things? Right.
Say pass.
I pressed it again. Oh, 3.
Pass.
4.
Ooh, wow, what hot rolling. So my
18,
God.
22, 20, 17, and a 22.
Yeah, you rolled a 15, a 19, a 17, a 14, and another 19.
So, Amalka, you take 0 damage. Please describe to me this ballet of you dodging out these exploding magma zombies as you lightning bolt them as they all explode, showering every area with liquid hot magma. How does Amalka dodge and evade all this heat?
It's not necessarily it's more like nimble. So she's just kind of like on her tippy toes and kind of just, jumping back and forth, just like, and kind of just dancing on her tippy toes, ducking, sliding, and just being like, no, don't like this. Just out of the way of the magma.
We mark that down as 2. 2 zombos left. All right. Wow. That's amazing. And we go to the magma zombies as the last 2 will try and attack you.
You as in me?
And they have
yeah.
So that's an 11. And that's a 15. Minus 3 is 12. So I believe both of those will miss you. Whoosh,
yeah,
whoosh.
I have a 13.
Nice.
Good banning.
Yeah, clutch spell. And these other zombies are going to try and look for Carl because they have been incensed by him. And they fail that one, and that one with disadvantage as well also fails as you see these 2 other magma zombies flailing around their arms helplessly in the air as we come back up to Yozef. Yozef, 2 zombies. So if we put you right about here, there's 2 zombies to the west of you and 2 zombies to the southwest of you. What do you wish to do?
What is that? What is this thing sort of running down the middle here?
That's the big archway, and it's got lava flowing from the top, almost like a waterfall coming down the top.
Is it crossable? Like, can I get over to the other side?
It's obscured your view of the other side, and it'd be literally like walking through a lava waterfall.
Oh. So there's no way over to where the pendant is.
You could go around the other side. There's clear spots right there at the top at the south end.
Oh, okay. So so I'm going to actually head up to that spot that you just pointed to.
Okay, so right up there.
I believe that's about 20. Yeah, so I'll go about here.
You can double dash if you want to get to...
No. I still want to use my blasts and stuff.
Okay.
And I am going to blast this first zombie so now I'm here, and I'm going to blast this guy who is nearest to me.
Yep. Roll it up.
That
Super.
Pow.
And
that will knock him back 10 feet.
Yeah, 1 second. And he fails his undead fortitude save as he explodes again as this other Eldritch Blast goes right through his stomach. And kind of like the top half of him explodes off and the bottom half is like just collapse into like a crusty, fleshy magma pile.
Next, I will blast this guy right here.
Yeah. Rolling damage. Oh, again, yes. Oh my goodness. Oof. And again, the fortitude save is a natural 1, and he also explodes in a shower of magma.
Oh, I feel so powerful.
So and it's just, I don't know, like, now, I don't know, like, I'm just like trapped in my home and like, it's been such a sad time, but like in this fantasy world, like, I'm level 7ing all over the place.
Mm-hmm. It's a very good level.
There are only 2 magma zombies left, and it is Carl's turn, and he's at the top of this kind of stadium seating here.
I think Carl can actually take a breather. Are you guys hurt?
Amalka's a bit hurt.
Yeah, I'm only down 5 hit points.
Is there? How hurt are you, Amalka?
I still have 31 hit points.
She's a tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to my lights, I guess. I don't really feel like we're in such danger anymore.
Yeah. So, Amalka, it's your turn. You start off because you're adjacent to 2 zombies. You were taking 2.
Actually, I think I go
right.
first.
I keep forgetting. My apologies. Waywalker.
No worries.
You go first.
Yeah, I'll show Bo one of the 2 next to Amalka. It is a 20, not natural, and 23 damages in total.
Oh, it's gonna do its fortitude save. I am rolling just hot garbage tonight, as you see.
Yeah, that one's also still baned, I think.
Yes. It didn't need the bane anyways. Yeah. It was so bad. It explodes as well. Amalka, I'll need a dexterity save from you, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
See, now it's coming back around.
Yeah. And you see this magma splash into you. You take 10 points of fire damage.
Oof.
As it burns away. And I believe you have a movement and a bonus action as well. Waywalk.
Oh, yeah. I will continue the old hidey hides. No reason not to. Yeah, it's a 20 hide.
That's totally.
I'm still treating it very seriously. Like, I got one more.
All right.
Ducks behind the other one.
You now take 1 point of fire damage for having one magma zombie close to you. And it is your action. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to take a step back, like a significant step back so that it's no longer hurting me.
That'll be an attack of opportunity with Bane, the clutch spell of the game. That is a 14 minus 3 is 11, so it misses you. Whoosh. As you see kind of like this black shadowy hand kind of like keeping its arm back from fully landing the blow on you.
Okay, and then I am going to cast Amalka's Ice Blast.
All right. Dexterity save, because it has none, is a 3. Ooh, that's good. It's actually, that is enough to force the save. It fails. It still has Bane on it. Yes, it actually would have passed if it wasn't for Bane.
Second!
Brings down as you see it explode again with ice and magma. And I'll say because it's covered in ice just this one time, you get advantage on the dexterity save as it explodes in magma.
Wait, didn't I move far enough away from it?
You did. Sorry, you're out of a 10-foot range. So it just explodes and sears onto the ground. As you see, like this giant arch has more lava coming down on it, and it looks like it's being channeled off into like these little funnels that seem to be redirecting it away. Yozef, you are now close enough to the edge. You can look down and you can see there's kind of like the stadium seating built into the side of the volcano. As you can see, there's about 3 levels further down and kind of this giant platform at the bottom of the volcano where the caldera has been hardened over with this blackened obsidian lava rock. And in the middle is this small little platform. It's circular, looks like just like carved jagged rock. And you see this kind of like clay statue. Doesn't have any forms, doesn't have any features in it, but it's shooting out a giant column of gold light that only you can see. As you look and you go, huh, that is quite strange. And then you kind of see like this little shadow come out over top of it. I want a Waywocket and a Malika to give me a perception check, please.
Ooh.
14.
14?
And I got a 10.
10. So Waywocket, you spy this along with Yozef as you come up and like pop your head over the edge of the banister, and you can see like this little platform in the middle of the volcano with like this little clay kind of like idol on it, and you do see kind of like the shadow from the sun beaming down on it kind of reach over, and you look up and you see kind of like this mechanical, almost like constructor set building itself across the center of the volcano, and this humanoid figure at the top walking along as it's kind of like just magically these little metal bars kind of like click, 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 as they create kind of like this small little platform. As he puts down this giant winch and the little metal bars kind of click and snap on, and he attaches something to his back, as you see like this little gnomish sized creature lowering down. It's got like a leather skull cap on, goggles with like little protrusions and stuff like that coming out. He's got little arms and mechanical, like almost like a scientific measuring device, taking atmosphere, heat, and pressure, as he's got his arms out Tom Cruise style, being slowly lowered down this big, massive volcano. There's no air, there's no drifting, as he comes closer down, and then something kind of jars, and he kind of like stops, and he's going, you see him kind of like fiddle around, and he kind of turns around. He's like hitting different buttons on his vest, and you think he must have hit one accidentally wrong, because he breaks free of his harness and begins to fall, and you see this parachute just kind of like poof. As you see him look up and you see him look down, he looks like he's landing straight down onto the platform with the idol, and you see him kind of like giving that little head nod as if he's giving a chuckle. And then you see fire newts pulling itself almost like from underneath a comforter of liquid rock, as it pulls itself up from underneath. And it looks like there's about 5 or 6 fire newts waiting for him as the parachute lands. And they all have obsidian spears and swords waiting for him, as they all encircle him and immediately put his arms behind his back, put some type of clamps on him, and begin to walk him back towards like this lower level stadium seating. If I could so it's kind of like that.
Sorry, I'm disappearing for a second. I gotta close all my windows. It's pouring.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's wild out here.
Ooh. And so you guys are up here and at the top level, and this is all happening right down
here.
Yeah. And
I nudge over to Yozef. I'm like, yeah, you don't see that every day.
Definitely not. What happened to that pendant? Can I go back and retrieve it?
You absolutely can go back and retrieve it. You grab onto it, and it's got like that Ignan writing on it. It's made out of this gold bluish metal that you actually know as auriculum. So it's kind of like a specially treated gold magic. And it says, written onto the key, it says, "The key to transcendence." And that is where we're going to end our adventure there for the day.
Transcendence, yay!
Ooh, thank you very much, everybody.